Hey everybody, this is going to be talking about how to do a scorebook. I want to show you that this is the scorebook that is a Mark V scorebook. You can see this is one I happen to use in my last season as head coach of the Frostsoft boys at Limbrook. This is the one that I prefer to use, and so if you've never used this, it's very similar to most other scorebooks. Okay, so let's talk about what the duties of a scorebook are. First off, if you are the home scorebook, you are the official score. Not the scoreboard, not what the other team says, not what the home team says. It's this book is the official. You are part of the officiating squad. Okay, so the number one thing that you're going to always want to pay attention to is running score. We need to know what the score is for the home team and what the score is for the visiting team. That's what's most important. The second most important thing is the number of team fouls that they have. When the ref calls a foul and says foul on white, okay, we're going to want to make sure and go ahead and put, one has foul has been made. The next thing is we're going to go to the individual player and mark the individual player that the foul was on. Okay. When it comes to additional things like who scored this, that stuff is completely secondary. Most important by far is the running score, the team fouls, then the personal fouls. So normally the names are written, like so. Okay, but for this, I just went ahead and did the numbers. I did the numbers for the teams, and I went ahead and for the home team, since I'm the head coach of the home team, I have gone ahead and put in the book the starters by selecting quarter one on all these things. You do not need to worry about the quarter played for any other player. This is something the refs sometimes might like to see, and what's going to happen is that generally the head coaches will go ahead and mark that, who the starters are. I don't know why it's such a big thing, but it is, okay? And then over here for Cupertino, we would need to ask, okay, who the starters are. Let's actually see who they were in this game. Let's see, it was number 10, number 22, so we hit that first quarter thing, 24, 42, and 50. Okay, so let's begin. Let's watch this game. Sorry that this kind of cuts in and out, so it's actually a lot faster than would actually happen during a game. That's the good thing. Remember, you are part of a team. And you can always ask other people at the table for help, and the referees are part of your squad. Okay, so you're going to see the first thing here. We have a foul on number 22. So I put personal foul number 1 and team foul number 1. Now number 43 on the home team, always in white, is going to be at the line. So I'm going to put, since he's shooting 2 shots, 2 circles. These are the free throws he's attempting. So he misses the first one, so I do not fill it in. We don't put anything down for shots taken, only for free throws taken. And he has missed the second one as well. So we remain 2 open here. Okay, nothing to worry about with rebounds or anything like that. Oh, foul again, number 42. We do a second team foul. We're back to number 43 over here. He has sunk his first free throw, so I fill in that circle, showing that he has made it, and then I add 1 on the running score. So the score is 1-0, I can tell. And then he has made the second one, and I will now individually mark the fact that we've gone to a point. So we go ahead and we do a mark here every time a point was scored individually, but if he had scored a bucket, I would skip over the number 1 and just put the number 2. I'll show you that shortly. Okay, so nothing to record here. Obviously that's when the ball goes out, that's a concern for the scoreboard, not for the scorebook. Okay, missed shot, so nothing on the scorebook here. Okay, number 10 has scored a basket. I'm going to write down a 2 here, and then go straight to the 2 and cross over. So the score is now 2-2. so that was a foul on number 10. Sorry, it kind of cut out there. And then a three-pointer by number 20 over here. Again, it would not have happened that quickly. So now you can see on the green here, I have now a score of 5-2. Okay, 50 has scored. 50 has scored. They marked it down, so I get a 2 there, and then he's going to shoot a free throw. And he made the free throw. So I marked 2, and then he made the free throw. And over here, that foul was on number 20. So I have one team foul and one personal foul for Limerick over there. Once again, there would have been a much more serious time stoppage. Okay, so number 34 has now scored. So now Limerick has 7, Cupertino 5. It's good to kind of frequently check in with the scoreboard, make sure everybody's on the same page, or else you'll hear it from the stands, I'm sure. Okay, number 20 has been fouled by number 10, so that's number 10's second personal. And then number 20 over here is shooting 2 free throws. He has missed his first. And he missed his second. And a good free throw shooting day for the Limerick Vikings. Okay, so right there what happened, let me pause it. That was a timeout. Okay, so the home coach, that was me, I called a timeout. So what we're going to want to do here on the timeouts is I called a 30-second timeout. So we're going to say timeout at the exact time. I can't actually see the clock, but we're just going to estimate it. We'll just say it's, I don't know, 3:45 left in the first quarter. And we'll just say that was a 30-second timeout. So each coach gets 3 full timeouts, which are 60 seconds, and 2 30-second timeouts. Okay, so that is kind of what we saw there, and the book keeps track of these things. So I just went ahead and marked that down. Okay, so let's resume. Okay, so we had a basket here. I'm going to go ahead and mark this down as the player there. And that was number 3. Go ahead and mark those. 24 here has made a 3-pointer. So it's now 10-7. We can see on the scoreboard it shows that as well. Okay, 24 hit another 3-pointer. Now we are up to 13-7. Okay, 13 is scored. And that was another timeout by the Tino coach. So I would have written down here approximately 1:40, and that was a full timeout. I know that because of the signaling, but the referee will tell you exactly what timeout it is. Okay, so there's 50 there with a 2-point shot. And I add 2 points up here, so they now have 9. Score is 15-9. A three-pointer to 18. And we're coming to a close. Okay, and that is it for the quarter. So as you can see here at the end of the quarter, what you're going to want to do is actually add up the numbers. The referee will often actually want to see this. So we can see, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Whoops, that doesn't work. Did I count correctly? Let's see. Once again, we have 5, 8, 11, 14, 16, 18. All right, so I just miscounted, but you go ahead and put 18. You kind of do this. And so we can see 18 points. We're going to go ahead at the top here at 18 and actually draw a line and basically write first, which tells us that. We go over here to Cupertino's. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 points. Okay, once again, first. We don't do anything to the fouls because it's not until halftime. And thus we have the basic things. So we have 18-9, 18-9 matches, and that's how to score the scorebook. Obviously, when you get to a second half situation, this was the actual game here. You can see it gets obviously much more complicated going through or looking at any sort of game. One of the things we'll want to do, obviously, is do this each quarter to make sure we have a running tab. In the second quarter, of course, we restart the fouls for the team, but do not change the personal fouls. And then generally at the end of the game, we try to get some sort of semblance of order at the end by just putting total points to also double check on those numbers. Okay, and that's how it gets. So if you have any questions, please let me know or let Coach Yoko know. And that's how to use Scorebook. Thank you.